What it do, 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 y'all. It's your one and only girl at H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. And we finna get deep down into this good little conversation and talk about it. Like, let's go. The title of this live is Appearance. For those who watch Tyler Perry, Sister, you know what it gives. Like, let's get straight into it. So, it's a lot of mayhem. Like, I'm not gonna break down Danny. Let's sit down with her therapist. Like, I don't care about the therapy sections between Danny and that lady. Like, Danny is working through a lot of issues and problems that she be facing and dealing with. And I'm just not here to clock it. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. Karen got Sabrina to help her do her proposal, her business proposal for Miss Marie and draw up the business plan so Miss Marie can know what they're dealing with and all that stuff. So she had to go let Pam know what she did. That she did it because that Pam didn't know how to get it done and she didn't know how to do it, so they had to rely on Sabrina. Sabrina and her man is doing a whole lot better. They not arguing. She was happy and excited, and she shared it with Karen that she got him to get that little sperm up out his body so she can be inseminated with his baby so she get to have a kid. She always wanted, hey, Sarah King, how you doing? So that's a plus. Okay, now Hudson, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him and Andy bickering back and forth. He expecting her to run when Gary called and drop everything she doing. He not going to allow her to hurt Gary ever again. Like, if only he knew what type, well, I believe he know what type of man he is. And I believe him and Gary got some type of secret connection, but we going to wait until they decide to clock and spill that tea. But it's giving me some type of vibes that is very secretive. And something is shady is going on. Like, I don't know. I think they both might be swinging both ways. Like, I ain't never seen Hudson with no woman anyway. So, anywho, let's get into it. So, there's a lot going on, but I want y'all to stay focused. So Penelope came and she was talking to Hudson, and she heard the doctor talking to Hudson about Gary and how he was doing in his condition and everything. And she wanted to throw jabs like he's like a roach. He just refused to die and all this other stuff. Now we gonna clock this T because remember when Gary first got stabbed, we was trying to figure out who did it. I was thinking of Hayden. But it don't look like Hayden got to do it because what's her Jordan's sister Penelope? Baby, she had blood all over her hand, and he was talking to her about it, and she said she just don't remember. But if she had blood all over her, that means she did it. So Jordan popped up at the hospital and asked her why was she there. And she said she went to see Gary. She went in the hospital room, y'all, thinking she was gonna make Gary talk to her. And Gary didn't even know who the hell she was, baby. Gary got amnesia. Like, he couldn't clock that T for her. He didn't know who she was. He asked her what was she talking about. And then the person that drugged him, I think they made the seizure triggered him, and then it made him have a memory loss. Now the doctor say he's coming back, and he's shocked that he made it through this. But he also let it be known that memory loss is permanent. So Gary will never be the same again. Andy's threatened Hudson since he want to play with her, but when he spoke up on Fatima, Andy sat there and slapped the taste out of his mouth because he sat there and told her to if he'll keep Fatima out of his mouth if she keep robbing out hers. And she went, oops, upside the head. She just slapped him like, oh. And he's like, you're going to regret you did that. And then, yeah, it's crazy because the only thing he remember is Andy. So we're going to have to figure out what all do he remember and why is it stuck on the time frame of him and Andy? Because do you remember your wife? Do you remember the FBI? Do you remember the investigation? Could this be a plot so he get away with all the crimes he committed? Like, we're going to have to really see. And why did you give Hudson power of attorney? Like, I'm not getting this. Like, I want to know more. I want to know more. So Andy threatened Hudson to say, her man, y'all. She said that when her man recovers, she's going to make him fire hustling because she's sick of playing with him. She's sick of the threats. She's sick of all this stuff. So she texts Fatima and told Fatima she needs to sit with her. Fatima finally gave her the rundown of how Robin is moving. Like, Robin gave hating your caseload to work on, and he threatening me. And Andy said he forced me, rather, is what Fatima said. And Andy said to Fatima, I know will never let nobody force her to do anything. So she politely said, it's jeopardizing my livelihood, because he turned around and bought out footage of Gary's security throwing me out on my tail. And he said that if I didn't play nice, he'll take it to the detectives and have me and Zach investigate it. So Andy was like, I can call him. And she was like, because it don't sound like Robin and you and Zach is my friends. And Fatima told him, no, like, why would you call him if I'm telling you he's threatening me to sit here and cause problems with me and my man world? Like, evidently the man ain't got your best interests at hand, and her woman intuition and her little sensitive spell is telling her, baby, you better watch the company that you keep it, because, baby, while you sitting here and he telling you to focus on Gary, like, somebody is really trying to take you down through that. Now, the plot is thinking, because you know the way I think, y'all. So let's talk about it. Like, I done thought about it for every angle. If they're accusing me of trying to unalive this man and take this man out the game, why the hell would I have to sit at his hospital bed? I don't care if we was faking a marriage or he was blackmailing me to marry him. I just bring all the truth to the table. Like, didn't he give her the pictures that he had on that man when he left her in that parking garage? Didn't he show her the evidence? Like, didn't you clock that T? Don't you still have that proof? Like, why can't you just reveal it? Why can't you have Jordan house searched? Because 9 times out of 10, because we didn't see them remove the bugs and stuff that was put in his house. So if you have his house sweep, all that stuff is going to be there. If you really got some type of feeling, this is why I hate Andy. Well, I'm not going to say I hate her, because that's a strong word, and she's just being the character that she was created to be, and that was written in her script. But at the end of the day, you act like you dingy and you a lawyer and you've been winning every case you went up again. You've been undercutting. You've been doing all this stuff. They've been accusing you of sleeping your way to the top. Hey, Hudson, I'm doing just fine. And they just been playing a lot of games with you, and you trying to be the damsel in distress, the one without wits and the one that ain't smart enough. Like, we ain't buying what y'all trying to sell and put off on us. And then Danny decided after her counseling session, I guess it really works, because she decided to stay in a position and to take the course that her man Tony picked out for her. She's going to soar to the top. She's going to decide to take that class and put herself in a better situation so she can be a boss. Now, this little white thing, y'all, Paige, is giving them a showdown. She doing jabs left for right. And Sabrina finally stood up to her and put her in her place. Like, baby, I could pop my credentials out on you and make you look shame because I am educated. And while you trying to play the white card against the black card, I'm more qualified to you. That's why I'm your boss. So while you trying to say I got this job just because I'm black and because of statistics, no, baby, I got it because I stomp all over you. You are beneath me. Like, she just this Miss Page, and Maurice was begging to let him drag her, and Sabrina was like, I got this. I got every bit of this. A person gonna stay in their lane. So, they told Aaron that they expected him to be a silent partner and not want to know what's going on. And he looked at Pam like, you weird. If I invested my money in this and I decide I'm going to be a part of it, I have every right to know what my money is going towards, what y'all doing, and what my returns and my profit going to look like. So, yeah, I don't think he got any intentions on being a silent partner. I think he's trying to find a way to get himself in so he can have a financial gain from this as well. So, baby, you a little bit too late. See, this is why before you accepted his money, you should have had a business contract drawn, because you see Miss Marie came in the game and she let y'all know what she expected, what she wanted, and what she wanted to gain from this. Like, she didn't come in here playing with y'all. So if you didn't have no type of agreement with him, he's entitled to half of whatever y'all make. Let's be clear. But Cameron got more of a grip on him than you do, because no matter about him investing in that business or not, she's carrying his seed. So if she decides to pursue child support, because now Zach is not the only one that's financially able, if y'all take off, like, shoot, she could get half of what he got. But I want to know what type of income he got, because he was a preacher. I don't think he no longer preaches to since his wife offed herself and he gave up custody of the kids to the mama to get rid of her. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. But in a relationship, and I don't think they was ever combined, but you still having a child. Like, girl, don't make the shoe turn around and get on the other foot, because the fact that he still hadn't, because if y'all know that his name is supposed to be Brandon as well, the white woman that popped out that Pam was supposed to be investigating and getting to the bottom of, like, we never seen where that went. And we also seen when he was falling out with Karen that he actually met up with that lady at the coffee shop, and that's what he was spotted at. So we gonna find out what's up with that other name. Why did you change that name? Why is you hiding that person off in the cut and don't want nobody to know who that person is? Like, it's a lot of details in there that I want them to go ahead and get to. Now, I'm sick of carrying these twins for so long. Like, TV days go by a whole lot faster than real life, and real life has been speeding by. Like, we at the end of the year. Let's talk about it. Like, so how is you carrying these twins for so long? Because there's only going to be enough room for them to be able to come. I ain't never known no twins that went full term. Like, let's be clear. Unless they had to slow the labor down because the twins was developing very slow, and they passed their due date because they needed a little more time to get to where they needed to be produced. So anywho, so then he constantly keep threatening the doctor, and then the doctor block what he do? He blocked Penelope from ever being able to come back to the hospital because she was causing commotion. She was too loud. And the fact that she slapped Gary in the face and tried to make him talk to her and recognize who she was and not even worried about his state of well-being and what condition he was in. Like, yeah, you got to go and you can't come back. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Then she constantly questioned Andy, like, yo man, this is a sick, twisted game that y'all play, but you still calling him your fiance. Girl, didn't you know that you was going to turn federal on him? Like, you was in witness protection. You was ready to take him down through there. And he sat there and unalived y'all child that y'all had together, so you didn't get to give birth to your son. Like, girl, then you cried, like, her feelings hurt, she emotional, she unstable. I can believe she really stabbed him. Like, I'm just saying. Like, girl, what are you going to do? So drop the link. Drop the link for what? Hold on, let me drop the link then. Let me cover my screen, because I don't think you ever hit my link. Hold on, y'all. We finna let somebody up. Okay, now you said drop the link. Go ahead, get the link. Okay, I got the link. Drop the link. Now, it's something new, because if you ain't related to the show and don't watch the show, I normally don't drop the link, but I just dropped the baby. What you got to say? Please stay on content, because when I'm on content, we stick to content. No diversions, no distraction, no changing of the topic. Like, I'm just letting you know, but you're more than welcome to come up here. Okay. Who is there? Oh, baby, we ain't gonna do that one. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you for coming through. I don't know who you is. No. No. You're allowed to stay. Ooh, I don't think I blocked you from the channel. I just blocked you from hitting the link. You can stay in the chat, but you won't be allowed to hit the link. Like, yeah, that's something we're not gonna tolerate. I've been seeing you in the chat for a while, but I don't know who you is. Like, could you confirm in the chat what you want to hit the panel for? Because if this ain't related to the topic, it's a no for me. Okay, now let's get back on topic then. Let's stay focused. Hello. So, basically out of this episode, it's kind of answering questions, but it's also leaving speculations. I'm ready for them to go ahead and see who really killed him. But then at the end, as it was going off, the next episode looked like it's gonna get good, because it was Hayden couldn't hold it in no longer. So Hayden announced to his friend that he found out his girl was sleeping with Gary. So we're gonna have to see what that conversation gonna be about. And then Robin called Hayden into the office and told Hayden he better stop bad mouthing Andy. So, ooh, baby. Like, you can see the expression on his face. Now, I want to see, because it looked like when it was going off, too, that Hayden wife was in the hospital. She got to hear all that. Well, his fiance or whatever the hell she is, because one minute they was married, next minute they said they not married. I know she was fighting them not being married, staying married. So I don't know when they supposed to got separated. But anywho, I'm not neither here or there. Uh, so it's a lot of tea. How long is they gonna be able to hold this secret? Is they gonna be able to rest? And she gonna let Hayden know, or she gonna make him sweat, or like what's going on? And she gonna set Hayden up, make him think that he can go in there and take Gary out. Cause once he found out Gary is awake. And I don't think everybody they're gonna tell nobody that he got amnesia yet, except the people that already know. So we're gonna have to see where it go from there. I want to know how Jordan gonna handle the fact that his sister said that she did, if she had blood all over her, that she did do that to Gary. Like, it's a lot of stuff we gotta see here and clock on the next episode. But I just wanted to come here and get y'all this semi recap since it is what it is. I know I should have did a whole lot earlier so the people that normally, let me take this down, so the people that normally watch it could have clocked it. If y'all come back and y'all view this live, please hit the like button. Share the live if you must, subscribe if you ain't. And if you think this is a show that you can get into and you like to talk about it, join me on the next recap. Shouts out to y'all. Next coming up on the board will be all the Queen's Men recap. And we finna go into that right here and right now. Shouts out. Okay.